Amorim Cork saw the need to recycle and reuse wine corks, and they've created Cork Life. We have collected on average about 100,000 corks per month, and that is donated from various points. We use it for recycling and upcycling, and the aim is to create a sector for employment where these articles are used in upliftment, where we create craft projects and we create other projects out of the recycled corks. So we work with various organizations, even individuals itself, people that would just like to try out something, or someone that is starting their small business and would like to start with cork recycling, creating craft products, creating craft or decorative items for home or office use even. So that is the people that we partner up.
The Vineyard Hotel was founded in 1884. We just turned 121 this year. We celebrated 120 years last year. We, on average, sort of operate at about 70% occupancy year-round. We cater a lot for our outside guests and locals as well. At any sort of given time, we'd have anywhere between sort of 200 and, at our capacity, 420 odd people in the hotel. With a name like the Vineyard, I think wine goes hand in hand with what we do here. And we've spent a lot of time sort of investing into what we do with our food and wine aspects. We do 14 calendar wine events each year. We have a Pinot Noir festival and an MC festival right here in this garden. We spend a lot of time working with wineries to create relationships and taking that forward into what we do on a day-to-day basis. Our recycling initiative is pretty much installed to us when you're inducted into this hotel as an employee. And we talk about environmental sustainability as a part of one of the pillars for the hotel. So it sort of really struck me on a specific note after about being a year, what it actually contained with that. And I think just with having our relationships in the industry, along came with that Joachim Saar from Amorim. He sort of inducted me into what the attributes of Cork were and what they were doing with recycling. And with the ethos of the environmental aspect here at the hotel, we looked first at looking to putting cork mulch out into our gardens here, as trying to reduce water and saving on that sort of aspect with just looking at the country global impact. And then once I found out you could do a little bit more cooler things with cork, so the sort of recycling of cork came into and putting it into flooring to use in our underprivileged kids' homes that we do with our charities here at the hotel. So I think the cork comes from a lot of different aspects, and not just from a very small amount from consumption here on site. I think where we've got a lot of it from is from people bringing it in from their homes, other restaurants dropping it off, finding wine estates that have left over cork that they haven't used in a bottling run, and just finding from other cork suppliers that have just found expired cork and just said, we've got no other use for this, what can you do with it? And to that point, I think we've collected over 1.5 million corks in the last 3 years, which I think is quite an achievement on its own.
Public started 2 years ago as a wine bar to serve interesting and different varietal wines that people aren't normally drinking. So we don't serve the usual Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, Cab, Merlot. We serve Verdelho, Cinsault, Colombard, the things that people aren't normally drinking. So we're kind of a vehicle for those smaller, obscure wines to get to the customer. The crazy thing is that there aren't any other wine bars in Cape Town, which there have been wine bars in Cape Town before. Somehow they've all come and gone. So we're really the only place that focuses purely on wine. So I think anyone that's interested in wine finds us and comes back. The whole recycling initiative just makes sense, considering that cork is a recyclable product. It makes total sense to recycle it. We recycle cardboard boxes, the wine comes in, the glass gets picked up for recycling, so it makes sense to do the same with the cork. Yeah, we probably go through a couple of thousand corks a month. But the corks that get recycled, as far as I know, they get used for development projects where they're making other products out of cork and selling it back into the South African market.
As ek begin werk aan een ding, ek kry net die gevoel om 'n ander ding te maak, en dis eintlik 'n gawe van die Here, want dit is iets wat ek geleer het of waar ek het opgetel het of whatever nie, dit is 'n gawe van die Here. En ek het nou net besluit, wag, ek neem 'n sak proppe en ek is huis toe met die sak. En daar het ek nog 'n paar idees gekry van wat ek doen. Weet jy, die lekker van die kurk is, het 'n sagte iets om mee te werk. Ek stel dit uit, ek het nou al 'n hele paar plekke waar dit uitgestal word en dit word verkoop en ja, dit is dit. My langtermyn doel met hierdie projek is dat dit 'n suksesvolle projek gaan wees. Werkskepping vir mense wat nie 'n werk het nie, want ek werk nou, ek doen dit part-time, maar dit gaan wees werkskepping vir ander mense sodat hulle ook uplift kan word en ek myself ook kan uplift met hierdie projek.
We have received tremendous support from the wine farms, from hotels, from different companies that has partnered with us on this initiative, and Cork Life is here to stay.